Curry to Shaun Livingston. Tatum grabs the rebound. Tatum. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Curry, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to explode.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Up a dozen. Irving. That one also no good. To Curry. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. That one also no good. Irving into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Possession lies with Golden State. Smart tactics. Moves in for the higher percentage shot.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Here's Curry with it up top. Down a bundle. To the basket goes Curry, but his shot stays out. Here's Irving into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Irving, not easy.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And, Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Love the fact the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Oh, he missed on a pair. Kyrie across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. Wow, 7 threes in this first half alone. This could be an all-time performance.
And the record is only 13. He's better than halfway there. But as a shooter, you have to remain lost in the battle. And you're only as good as your last shot. Don't beat that record, destroy it.
Curry. Has a chance. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Irving. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Rozier. Irving. Oh, that's how it's done. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Kyrie with the rock. For 3. Smothering D. To Cousins. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. Irving with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Irving can't go down. Smothering defense. Curry to Durant. Nice pass to set things up. Shot from the lane won't go. Into the front court, it's Irving. Final minute, first half. That one also no good. Thompson to Curry. Beyond the arc for three. And Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the three.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
It's Golden State basketball. Curry, and knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Irving knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Here comes the screen. Oh, Horford up to block the shot.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, better take that every time.
Irving. Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
Curry knocks it down from mid-range. Straight on three. At the buzzer, a very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando as we go from Jay to Jalen. It's Jalen Rose with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Celtics. Certainly showing off some excellent shooting, and it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Boston Celtics. The Warriors have yet to appear after one half of basketball. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. 3 points.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Curry has it.
Pick up. Hey. Screen.
Has a look. And he scores. Unguardable, Jay. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
From long range, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot, but what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys down big. Steph lets loose. Irving into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Look out. If he's hitting those, could be a long night.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Curry with the ball. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
To Curry. Not that time. For 3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Fires the 3. That one also no good. Surveys the floor. Curry. And a putback slam. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Curry. Down low Green. And finishes strong. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Thompson, deep left corner. Curry buries it on the catch and shoot.
All right, you got the first bucket of the second half. Now get a stop, because honestly, that's where your troubles were in the first.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Irving. Another one goes down. Did you ever think we'd see a night like this?
Easy answer, no.
Durant goes to the right side. To Durant. It's denied by Horford.
That's why,
with the flush, taking on all comers.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Irving. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm. And that's what we saw.
Three-pointer plus a free throw on that trip. Kevin Durant has it. Oh, a lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
From the painted area, won't go down. Here's Irving into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Livingston to bring it up. Less than a minute to go. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
Irving. with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
And hits the first free throw. Hits the second. One more coming. Knocks down all three at the line. KD with the rock.
All right, some down, some down.
Won't go. To Hayward. Fires the three. No good. To Shaun Livingston. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. No good. Defense catching a break there. That ends the third quarter. The Celtics own a comfortable lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Celtics have it. Irving. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own hand.
It's theirs now. Kyrie across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. And Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with three-point shot as quickly as they built the lead is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Durant's shot, no good.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Golden State at the controls. Livingston to Durant. Great look and vision. Inside, he scores.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Irving, tough shot. He hits.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Livingston across the timeline. Down a bundle. Livingston to Thompson. Cousins gets it in the right corner. The drive right to the back. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Horford. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
It's Thompson. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Knocks down the first.
Substitutions, Boston. Subbing in for Golden State.
No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Tatum. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. Kevin Durant with the rock. Lets it fly from long range. Knocks it down.
And Ed, when you have 7-footers roaming the perimeter who shoot over 40% from the three-point line, why take twos?
All 5 can shoot it at any given time. Cousins to Curry. Here's a chance from long range. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Hayward. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Celtics recover. Horford had made his first couple, but he misses there. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First one goes down. Two for 2 on that trip. Celtics have it. Irving. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Curry into the front court. He'll run the offense. Blocked by Tatum.
And it's not just about blocking shots, it's about the physicality of the game. How about on all these down screens, your bigs are bumping these guys off the screen, allowing you to catch up to the play defensively. That's why you're playing so well.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Good. It's a 3-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Going to launch beyond the arc. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Durant to Curry for 3. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Thompson, down low Durant. Throws it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
You can count that one a 4-point play. Warriors have the basketball to Green. Sizing up the defense. Durant to Curry. Beyond the arc for 3. Slams it home on the putback.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Irving with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Curry with the basketball. His guys down big. Durant to Curry. Oh, Horford up to block the shot. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it. To Green. Thompson. Can't get the bounce.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Curry, the hot night continues. He's at 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
That misses with a second to go. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Mike Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Celtics added a win with today's solid victory. And of course, I've got to mention how many times they scored from beyond the arc. They were so confident with the three-ball, and it was instrumental to their success. Check out the leading scores for the Boston Celtics. The Warriors didn't get the victory they wanted here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
The Golden State Warriors simply didn't score as many three-pointers as
Game track. Three-point shooting.
the Golden State Warriors simply couldn't find their rhythm from three. And at the same time, let their defense give up way too much perimeter scoring.
Player of the game.
Kyrie Irving put up the kind of points that made him an... See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
Squad made to be.
Go, Breeze.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. Still screaming free the fam, they coming home now. All this up on my I gotta now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, oh, like the boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down, rats can't fold down. My your dough down, we ain't gon' put on the fourth down. We on the hunt, we want more now. Real from the jump, we on now. Swear no more gon' broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bounce. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA. All up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers. That's my gang. And all up in my space, just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers. What more can I say? And I got 30 on my fingers. What more can I say? Please. On the block that from deep like KD. Every night they, but please don't call them shady. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I gotta for the look, already got good. I got a team full of and really gotta look crazy. I put in a cup, yeah, but that's my